Hi guys, this is Lorelai and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about how to wake up at 5 a.m. I know it sounds crazy, I know it sounds terrible to many of you, but I promise you I'll lay out all the benefits, all the ideas, how to do that, how to go about it, and I promise you that if you just try this technique a few times in your life, you're going to be amazed at how productive and good you feel about yourselves. So without further ado, let's get started. Now, spoiler alert, no one likes to get up at 5 a.m. Did you expect that? However, if you just try it a few times, I guarantee you're gonna like it. US Marines call it wake up before your enemy. I call it wake up before your competitors, because when I wake up at 5 o'clock a.m., it's still dark, it's silent, no one's there, and I can open my computer and I can just sit with my laptop and I can be so productive. I work in complete silence, no one's disturbing me, the life didn't get in the way yet, so I can just sit there, work, giving 100, maybe even 200% of my productivity, and I end up doing in these 2 hours before the rest of the house wakes up. In these 2 hours, I'm more productive than the rest of my day, I promise you. Although I'm not really in a niche where you have to wake up before your competitors, but this motto is actually what keeps me going, because I feel, and of course this is just my feeling, that if I wake up before my competitors, I can still do a lot of work before they woke up, and I can be prepared for the day when it comes to social media posting, when it comes to CEO, when it comes to making money online. I've already been ahead of my competition by a few hours. For people like me who are moms, who have kids at home, who have a lot of noisy household going on, this is the me time you can actually create for yourself. It doesn't matter if you want to work out, if you want to work on your computer, if you want to invest in your beauty routine, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, and you need these extra few me time hours. This is the best time to actually buy time. Now, I've already talked about it in my New Year resolution video. You can go ahead and watch it. I've already said that I never knew that I was a morning person, because is anyone ever a morning person anyway? Basically, I had a lot of clients in the US and in Canada, so in order to stick with their schedule and adjust to their schedule and their timeline, I had to stay up all night. Sometimes I went to sleep at 4, sometimes at 5, and actually I slept through the noon. And to be honest, I took it for granted. Didn't feel like I'm losing anything. It didn't matter, because back then I didn't have kids and I didn't have a family, so it really didn't matter when do I go to sleep. However, now that I am a mom and time becomes a precious currency, like the most precious currency, sleep time becomes the most precious currency. I realize that I have to go to bed early. The moment my son goes to bed, I go to bed too, which happens around 9 to 10 o'clock. I know it's very early, but if you plan to wake up at 5 a.m., you have to you just have to sleep. If you not get enough sleep, you'll be tired, you will not be productive, and you miss on the whole point of being productive at 5 a.m. actually loses its you're not going to be productive. If you went to sleep at 1 a.m. and you woke up at 5 a.m., you're tired, you're annoyed, and you're just not going to be productive, okay? So my best and number one tip, if you want to start getting up early, if you want to try it, and I promise you, if you try it, you're not going to be disappointed. You're going to have the best 2 hours of your life, I promise you. However, to achieve that, you have to go to bed early. There's no way around it. You cannot stay up until midnight partying and then wake up at 5. It's not going to work. You have to go to bed like in the kindergarten. No, in the kindergarten, they don't go to bed, right? Anyway, just go to bed early, get your sleep, get enough sleep. Your ideal case scenario is when you wake up yourself, which is something that I got used to right now. I go to bed early, and I don't have an alarm, because that's another issue. If you live with someone, if you sleep with someone, and an alarm goes off at 5 a.m., that's gonna create a problem. So I actually got used to going to bed early enough so that when at 5, I'm basically literally waking up at 5 myself, which is the best case scenario. That means you've slept enough, you're refreshed, you're full of energy, and you can just make yourself a cup of coffee and get started. Now, you may be asking, how will I fall asleep at 9 p.m. when I'm used to going to bed at midnight? And that's a relevant question. Thank you for that. There is only one way around it. You have to forcefully wake up a few times at 5 a.m. and I guarantee that if you go to bed at midnight and you wake up at 5, you're gonna be tired your entire day. That day is not gonna count. That day you'll be tired, you'll be probably irritated. However, by the time it's gonna be 9 p.m., 10 p.m., you're gonna be so tired that you will fall asleep. You'll just be tired enough to go to sleep. So your first day is not gonna be a productive day, and don't judge your first day by this, because of course you have to adjust to a whole new circadian rhythm. Your body needs to adjust, your brain needs to adjust, your hormones needs to adjust. It's a process, don't expect it to happen overnight. But once you go through the hell of waking up a few times forcefully at 5 a.m. and you get tired enough at night so you actually want to go to sleep early, the shift is gonna start, and you'll notice that it's happening more and more naturally. I also don't recommend spending, most people actually go to bed with their phone and scroll through their social media feeds until the last minute they actually fall asleep. You probably know that this is not healthy for you and it's not helping you to fall asleep. And I'm not even talking about the light from the display. I'm talking about just literally getting excited about seeing new things and reading things, and you'll be reading the news and there'll be things popping up every single moment. It's just gonna throw you away from the sleeping cycle. So get in the habit of putting your phone aside, put it in a charger somewhere in another room. If you're not gonna need the alarm, I have my watch, so even if I need the alarm to go on off, I actually use my watch, I don't use my phone. Now, if you watched through this video, you actually may be wondering, I don't need these extra few hours, you know, maybe I have a day job, I'm happy with my life, I don't need these few hours. But I guarantee that if you think about it, you do need these extra few hours. It's either, like I mentioned earlier, a me time you can invest in your like working out or skincare or I don't know, facials, doing anything that you don't have enough time during the day. Again, if you have kids or if you have a big family, probably people don't actually get that much me time in bigger environments, messier environments. Maybe there is a side project that you wanted to start for a long time, but you've been putting it aside because you just don't have the time. Who has time nowadays, right? So this is the perfect time to invest 2 hours every morning in your side project, in your side hustle. This is guaranteed to actually, if you calculate it, 2 hours a day, 7 times a week, that's 60 hours a month. That gives you nearly 8 full-time work days. 8 full-time work days in a month. And this is the time you can invest in your side hustle. If you want to start making money online, if you want to launch a blog, if you want to get in on YouTube or in social media, this is the perfect time because you will have total privacy. No one's going to disturb you. If you want to take photos, although most of the time it's going to be extremely dark, so unless you have a room where you can have I don't know, enough light to have photos, but whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, these few hours are actually coming down to nearly 8 full day working, full-time work days. So for me personally, if I stay up late and watch Netflix, I'm never happy with the movie anyway. I don't even remember when was the last time I actually watched a movie and I said, wow, oh my God, this was the best movie I've seen in a long time. I honestly don't remember the last time I said it. So instead of staying up late, drinking beer, watching Netflix, stuffing your face up, do the maximum with your time. Like make the time work for you and not against you. Remember what I just said. Make the time work for you and not against you. That's my command. Make the time work for you. Another thing I do with my time is, if you know me, you probably know that I'm a big bullet journal fan. So sometimes when I don't have anything else to do, like I have all my projects are set, I don't need any time for my side hustles or for my day jobs or for whatever. I don't have many day jobs, I just have businesses basically. But anyway, I spend this time with my bullet journal, I plan my life. This is basically the first thing I do in the morning. I make myself a cup of coffee, I go to the shower, and by the time I get out of the shower, the coffee is already ready. And I just sit with my bullet journal, I plan my day, I list 3 most important tasks for the day. I plan my day basically, I list down the most important tasks. That allows me to focus on my goals, on my long-term goals, on my short-term goals, and it really helps me to concentrate, and with a totally fresh brain, I can brainstorm that thing. I'm sorry, I just keep repeating words. I don't know why. I'm probably tired. Well, of course I'm tired. It's 8 p.m. and I'm about to go to bed soon. So the whole idea of this video was to inspire you to wake up at 5 a.m. If you like it, if you're gonna try it, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. If you tried it, did it work for you? I am absolutely confident that you're gonna like it. You're gonna like yourself at 5 a.m. You're gonna like the results that it brings to your life, especially if you're someone who was trying to leave their day job for a long time now and you actually wanted to start your own business but you didn't have the time. You're gonna love these 2 absolutely productive hours. It will allow you to buy time and actually work on something, a project of your own, before you make that important decision of leaving your day job. So I hope you guys gonna try it. Let me guys know what you think and subscribe to my channel because I will be posting new videos very soon, and see you soon. Bye bye.